following is a special presentation from ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. 32 teams start the season with the same dream: get to the Super Bowl.
Say you wanna be a superstar. GBs, that's what we are. Clone style, you can't get far. Use a shot call and you can hit the bar. You think it's easy being a real GB? Been in this game for years, you can't see me. Like the rap is gone, and we bringing it back.
Look at him go! The 20, the 10, touchdown! ESPN NFL football starts now. Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, a guy that'll have the world on his shoulders here. Second-year man Quentin Griffin. He was effective in spot duty last year. Can he do it over the course of a long campaign? Green Bay, Denver. Straight ahead.
These fans have been tailgating for hours, and now they are just moments away from what they've been waiting for. Welcome to Invesco Field at Mile High Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. With me, as usual, is analyst Peter O'Keefe. Peter, looking at the players on the field, one stands out, and he plays at cornerback.
I think I know to whom you're referring, Dan. He's a dominant player, but will he dominate today?
Okay, we'll keep our eye on him as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
Choose tails. Tails. We'll see.
There's the six.
I'd like to return to the classics. new state of being. Constantly striving to understand what you're seeing. Finding the courage to stop fleeing. Problems that lie within. So this is where we begin. Self-esteem. Something that's diminishing. Look upon the faces of the youth that see and withering. Societal pressures can be imprisoning. Look at the effects that they have on us all. It's rather riveting. How many women you know with eating disorder? How much makeup on the faces of our prepubescent daughters. Dudes are acting macho and they don't know why. A famous never written martyrs that boys should never cry. Keep all those emotions bottled up. Now what's up? You can't communicate once you became an adult. Situations got raw cause you had lockjaw. Your kids ended up learning about life from a pop star. But I feel that rap is more real. Matter of fact, this music's gotten me through many an ordeal. I was laying on a stretcher kicking rhymes by Eazy-E. After falling off my bike while holding food from Mickey D's. So I chilled. Had to calm my mental state. Happy with the knowledge that the music helped me meditate. And while I'm healing, waiting for this world to erupt, you can catch me sitting next to my crate, pulling out cuts. Pull out your cut. Pull out your cut. Pull out your cut.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yo, I'm bugging. You remember watching me down by
Oh, of course, dog. My favorite joint though was Gangstar. What's that joint? How's that joint go?
Wait, yo, I think I remember, yo. I flip. You know I flipped the script. I said I'll flip. You know I flipped the script. The guru, he's been my idol for years. Ripping shit with Premier, making the B-boys cheer. And the jizzer, investigative reports. He goes so way far, maybe we take no shorts. Plus the R, cause that's the way that it has to be. These brothers redefine lyrical mastery. And I could go on pulling cuts for days, but I got something to say about you rappers today. Your rhymes drop in weak spurts, so you bite till your teeth hurt. But I'm your dentist, so meet my apprentice, Chucky and Charlie Bronson from Death Wish. I couldn't hold all of these medical skills and be selfish. It's hard to say rhymes with no incisors or canines. I kill all the weak lines and minuscule brain fines. Cause I'm the type of kid that's on the positive tip. But that's because I suppress my urges to slaughter you quick. But this time I just can't fight the feeling. That's why I'm smiling as your small intestines dangle from the ceiling. You're over, as KRS is set on the track.
Maybe you should turn up the real hard beats and real rap.
Pull out your cut. Pull out your cut. Pull out your cut. Pull out your cut. understand what you're saying. Finding the courage to stop fleeing problems that lie within. So this is where we begin. Self-esteem, something that's diminishing. Look upon the faces of the youth, they'll see them withering. Societal pressures can be imprisoning. Look at the effects that they have on us all. It's rather riveting. How many women you know with eating disorders? How much makeup on the faces of our prepubescent daughters? Used to act macho and they don't know why. A famous never written Martin's that boy should never cry. Keep all those emotions bottled up. Now what's up? You can't communicate once you became an adult. Situations got raw cause you had lockjaw. Your kids ended up learning about life from a pop star. But I feel that rap is more real. Matter of fact, this music's gotten me through many an ordeal. I was laying on the street picking rhymes by Eazy-E. After falling off my bike while holding food from Mickey D. So I chilled, had to calm my mental state. Happy with the knowledge that the music helped me meditate. And while I'm sitting waiting for this world to erupt, you can catch me sitting next to my crate pulling up cuts.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Kid, yo, I'm bugging. You remember Watch Me Now by Ultra
Oh, of
Magnetic?
course, dog. My favorite joint though was Gangstar. What's that joint? How's that joint go?
Yeah, I think I remember, yo. I'll flip, you know I flip the script. I said I'll flip, you know I flip the script. The guru, he's been my idol for years. Ripping shit with Premier, making the B-boys cheer. And the jizzer, investigative reports. He goes to Ray Palm, they didn't take no shorts. Plus the R, cause that's the way that it has to be. These brothers redefine lyrical mastery. And I could go on pulling cuts for days, but I got something to say about you rappers today. Your rhymes drop in weak spurts, so you bite till your teeth hurt. But I'm your dentist, so meet my apprentice, Chucky and Charlie Bronson from Death Wish. I couldn't hold all of these medical skills and be selfish. It's hard to say rhymes with no incisors or canines. I kill all the weak lines and minuscule brain fines. Cause I'm the type of kid that's on the positive tip. But that's because I suppress my urges to slaughter you quick. But this time I just can't fight the feeling. That's why I'm smiling as your small intestines dangle from the ceiling. You're over, as KRS is set on the track.
It means you turn up the real hard beats and real rap.
Pull out your cut. Pull out your cut. Pull out your cut. Pull out your cut.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, as the song goes, the weather outside is frightful. Not snow, but the rain coming down in buckets out of the stadium. We'll see how much this affects both teams' passing games. My guess, a lot. Ravens, Browns. This ought to be good.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Brown Stadium. With me, my colleague, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, this game features a big-time matchup between an elite wide receiver and a defensive back who's one of the best in the league.
That's right, Dan, and you've got to figure they'll be seeing a lot of one another today. Randy Moss, he's a magnificent talent. He's clearly one of the very top receivers in the National Football League. He has great hands, and that reliability makes him a favorite target in this offense. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer, Ray Bly. He's a highly competent cornerback. What I love about this guy is his agility. He can stay with a receiver to knock down a pass or make an open field tackle. It should be one heck of a matchup. It'll be interesting to see who gets the upper hand.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover boots the opening kickoff. Walker gathers it up at the 19. Stops at the 31. The weather is a factor, and ESPN's very own Susie Colbert has some information for us. Susie.
Thank you, Dan. It doesn't rain much harder than this, Dan. This deluge is turning the grass into mud, and the players' cleats are turning it right up. This game looks like it could become mud wrestling. Dan?
Susie, thank you. The Browns offense takes the field, and they will start at the 31-yard line. Moss didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Wayne Starks got a fistful of his man to try and wrap him up on that play, but the ref saw it, and that's a clear-cut case of defensive holding.
Encroachment. Number 64, defense. 5-yard
Larry
penalty.
Chester made contact on that one when he shouldn't have. That drew the penalty for encroachment.
All right, defense, let's hit him hard.
Down! Set!
Gardner reaches the heater left sideline, and he's just barely past the markers for the first.
Try to slither out of this one, Plummer. I'm coming, Jake.
Shotgun!
47-yard.
Smith barges off right guard and picks up a couple.
Emmitt Smith used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second counter! Down! Set!
Smith gains 3 yards, and that will bring up third down.
Keep him out of the zone. Come on.
Good!
Johnson goes in motion. Plummer rifles it outside. It's complete at the 41.
Jake Plummer lays this one in beautifully. Got to see it one more time.
Right on the money, Peter. He effectively rendered the defense irrelevant by being so accurate.
Yeah, they might as well have been 10 yards away.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on third down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
No good. Incomplete.
Rod Gardner put himself in the right place back there, coming across the middle, but the catch was elusive, no dice.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down.
I'm all over you, Sanders. You ain't getting 3 on me.
Single back! Down! Set!
Sanders goes in motion.
Blue 22! Blue 22! Hut!
Plummer really rifles this pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
And Reed swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Taylor gets the sack way back at the 47. It'll be fourth down. No.
Jason Taylor comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Hey, where was the O-line, Dan? Did they just give up? Oh, that quarterback's going to be pointing fingers on that one.
They pushed them back even farther, and Peter, could this fourth down get any longer?
Well, theoretically, yeah, but it's plenty long enough already.
Richardson lines up for the punt. Richardson gets the ball and punts it away. McAllister fields it at the 17. Tackled at the 20.
Chris McAllister didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Ravens send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Tomlinson will get the carry on first down and rambles for about 5.
And the kicking.
The Ravens want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout. Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the Ravens, 25-yard line.
Griffin.
Down. Set.
Makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. That will bring up 4th down.
D'Angelo Hall swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
It was 3rd and very long, and it didn't look too hard for the defense to stop that play right in its track.
You know, Dan, that's what on 1st and 2nd down will get. Lamont Walker makes his presence known on this one. He's going to haunt the ball carrier's dreams.
The Browns had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 26-yard line. Smith gets the call on 1st down and takes it upfield. No one in front of him, and he's in.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection.
Number 10 to attempt the extra point. Number 5, hold.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Number 10 kicking off.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Keating kicks it off. McAllister fields it all the way back at the 5. Eventually tackled at the 37.
Chris McAllister is going to take this well-kicked ball off to the races. He found a seam and some blocking and a few nice moves to...
The Ravens were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their 37-yard line. Vick rifles this one hard over the middle, and
Randy Moss has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
a well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Moss falls in the pass and gets past the markers for...
Michael Vick has little problem completing this pass. He makes it look so easy, and he's getting paid so much money, Dan, it makes you wonder.
And there he is with the catch. Well, look, you got an easy job, Peter, and you made a lot of money. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is I got to work with you.
Oh, yeah. Vick throws a beauty to the right side, and it falls incomplete. Second down, empty backfield.
Down!
Catches it over.
Derek Mason goes one-on-one on this play and beats his man. He executed that pass pattern perfectly and made the catch. Nice reception. Nope, they could not cover him man-to-man. He was one step ahead of the defense.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Step it up, defense! Step it up! Rhino! Down!
Vick decides to run this instead and gains about 3 yards.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
What's the pass? What's the pass?
Ball 16 yards.
Down!
Walker tips it away.
Lamont Walker does a great job of reading the play and putting himself into position to tip the ball incomplete. It's worth a second look here. Oh, he's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
It's incomplete, and the defense keeps the points off the board.
Perfectly played. Great ball by the defensive coordinator. Cornelius Griffin steamrolls through and just zeroes in on the ball carrier.
And there's the hit. Oh, they'll lose some yardage on that play. They didn't want to give up.
I'm sure they're more worried about having to reteach that guy the playbook all over again. Man, that was a hit.
That's his second tackle so far. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Browns are out in front, 7-0.
Randy Moss faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
Peter won a conversion on 4th down. Some gutsy play calling is giving them the opportunity for 7 points.
It is, Dan, but generally in this type of close game, I always go for the sure points and get the 3. We'll see what happens. Strong man in the backfield and a great receiver on the line.
Tomlinson carries it for the 3rd.
This is a big call here, Dan. These short yardage plays are a lot harder than you think, but on this one, they tough it out on the ground and get everything they need.
He gets the touchdown, Peter, and that was a very nice play.
Definitely.
Now the point after, and it's good.
Taking off for the Ravens.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks this one away. Walker fields the kickoff at the 12. Dragged down at the 29.
Javon Walker got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The Browns bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 29-yard line.
Ray Lewis was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Smith gets the toss and shoots forward for 9 yards. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
Well, and Ray Lewis, oh my goodness, Pro Bowler, Defensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl MVP, he's done it all. Now, a lot of the reason is because he played Super Bowl on the line. He's the best in the business.
Smith is at the 50. Smith gains a bunch on the play, and they will move the chain.
Well, that was an
Randy. Down! Set!
Smith does it for the 4th straight time and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Let's go!
2nd down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Down! Set!
Cross pulls it in right side.
Jake Plummer completes a nice pass past the D on this play. It's worth
Down! Set!
Sanders goes in motion. Plummer zings it to the right side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Chris McAllister had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up 2nd down. Woodson tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Rod Woodson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That'll give us a 3rd down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
3rd down, 1 man down. Plummer rifles this one to the end zone, and it's not. 4th down, 10 yards to go.
Repeat 4th down.
Charles Woodson got called for the offsides on that play. A little too anxious on that one, Dan.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Keating with a 24-yarder and...
Nate Keating sees his field goal attempt get waterlogged. There's the kick. And it's no good. Hard to be accurate when the football gets wet like that.
The Ravens could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 20-yard line. Hardy tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Kevin Hardy managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
A nice defensive play will give him the second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Vick unloads the at the reception.
Steve Smith knows why he's such a valuable guy to have downfield.
He makes the catch, but then cuts loose for plenty more.
You can't coach that.
And, Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there. Wow, look at last year's stats. Talk about a great season.
Mason catches the hard throw and is well past the markers for a first down. First down and 5 wide receivers take the field. This one off to the right and will gain close to 6.
Briandos Luke played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
They move the ball and it will be second down. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Down! Set!
Tomlinson takes it off the toss and ends up losing about 3.
Down! Set!
Vick unloads this to the right sideline and it's complete for...
Todd Heat works it to the outside and gets a huge gain. That's a great play, great execution. Let's have another look. Yep, got past the marker and eventually runs out of bounds.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. Fourth down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Come on, let's go. Too slow, you can't outrun me.
Vick throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted. No one in front of him.
Brandon Whiting is able to catch the ball.
The Browns are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 36-yard line.
Blue, 33!
Tracks him down, gets the sack, and the clock will continue to run. Second down from the shotgun. Plummer throws this on a rope, and this one is incomplete.
Chris McAllister had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
That play had potential, but the defense had other ideas. They forced the incompletion and also force a third and long.
That's the perfect setup for the defense. Strong plays on first and second gives you this kind of situation.
Let's go, D. Let's rock this punt.
Punt formation. Chris McAllister will make the return.
Richardson takes the snap and punts it away. McAllister fields the punt at the 17. Brought down at the 22.
Chris McAllister didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Ravens were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 22-yard line. Paul hammers covers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. Second down, empty backfield. Vick uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Ray Bly came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive beat.
Moss didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Down! Set!
That really rifles this pass, and it falls.
Jerry Azuma was sitting back in the zone waiting for the pass.
The Browns stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at the 22-yard line. Interceptor. No one in front of him. He's in for the touchdown.
I'm coming now. I'm coming. Okay. Please fix on your
Chris McAllister picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
Matt Stover to attempt the extra point. Number 5, hold.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
Matt Stover taking on for the Ravens.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover doesn't get a lot of leg behind this one. Number 40 fields the short kick at the 22. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
The Browns offense takes the field with the clock at 26. Plummer rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Willie McGinnis came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Lewis puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Willie McGinnis closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. Plummer unloads this one to the left, and it's off. Incomplete.
Javon Walker had that ball in his hands on that play, and he just dropped it.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Richardson lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Richardson gets the snap and punts it away. McAllister catches it at the 27. Brought down at the 33.
Chris McAllister got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Ravens offense takes the field with the clock at 6. It's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Ray Bly had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Watch the pass, watch the pass. Liz.
Moss catches this one, and the ball's loose. And he's...
Lamont Walker delivers a solid hit here, but I think if it hadn't been raining, he would have held onto it. As it was, that ball was more slippery than an eel covered in motor oil.
That turnover could prove costly, especially if they can get the lead before halftime.
Yeah, big momentum swing here.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Ravens are out in front, 14-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Jana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now let's take a look at the halftime stats. And boy, look at the difference in rushing yards. The Browns should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Emmitt Smith is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground. He makes the most of this one. A 26-yard touchdown for the Browns. The Browns strike first and go up by 7. Ravens now in the second quarter, already inside field goal range. LaDainian Tomlinson got the carry here, and he was able to break through. A 2-yard touchdown for the Ravens. Browns later on in the second quarter, game tied 7-all. Emmitt Smith gets the carry on third down as they stick to the running game, and he delivers. The Ravens on defense, Brandon Whiting would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Game tied 7-all. Crisp Billy Joe McAllister shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Touchdown for the Ravens. Raven coming up on the end of the half. The Ravens in control at the 49-yard line. Colin Branch would turn things around. Big shift in momentum here as he pounced on a fumble. The defense recovered. And that's where we'll leave this one. Browns are down, but still in it, 14-7. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Emmitt Smith has played like a man possessed. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Ravens will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 14-7. Let's get down to the field and the action.
Number 10, kicking off with
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Keating kicks it, and the second half has now started. McAllister fields the second half kickoff at the 6. Tackled at the 28. Susie Culver is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Butch Davis told me over halftime that they need to get their passing game clicking in the second half. They've been out of sync so far, and he feels it's a beat.
LaDainian Tomlinson keeps it in the family on this play, and he had a lot of brothers to help him. Yeah, that design run was a success because he followed his blockers. Without him, he wouldn't have gone anywhere.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Tomlinson takes the handoff and searches for a hole.
with the tackle.
Second down with the tight end right.
Down! Set! Switch! Black 85! Switch!
Tomlinson catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
Michael Vick has
Screen! I see screen!
Tomlinson gets the ball on third down and gets tackled short of the marker. That will bring up fourth down.
Down! Set!
This one falls in.
Brandon Whiting doesn't let this one get far. He swats it down.
The Browns' offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at the 46-yard line. Johnson goes in motion. Smith takes it for his 8th carry and will lose about a yard here.
Second down. Ball 46.
Motion, motion, motion.
Pepper sacks him way back at the 45.
Julius Peppers gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah. That's going to push him back, way back. Great defensive play.
Peter, he has put the hurt on the quarterback in this contest.
You got that right. So far, he's got 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Plummer just rifles this one, and it's incomplete. Richardson gets ready to punt this away. Richardson takes the long snap and punts it away. McAllister fields the punt at the 16. Back down at the 22.
Chris McAllister got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Ravens haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 22-yard line. Vick fires this one over the middle, and it's a gain of 10 on the play. Tomlinson will get the carry on second down and picks up the first down. First down, tight end to the left. Tomlinson gets the call again and chews up about 4 on the play. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
You there, check this out.
Also, will get the handoff and picks up a couple.
Michael Vick had no one to throw to, so he just tucked it under and went for it. It's worth another look. If it wasn't for that scramble, he would have been toast.
First down from the line.
Down! Set! Blue 57!
Makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
D'Angelo Hall got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Down!
Tomlinson takes his 10th out of the game and will gain close to 6.
Randy Moss made a great block on that play to help out the ball carrier. That's what you call a team player.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Down! Check go! 21! Check go!
Fighting gets the sack at the 40. It'll be 4th down.
Down! Set!
Michael Vick keeps the defense guessing on this run. He completely stunned.
Down! Set!
Makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Move it back, Vic! Move it
Hall
back!
had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Powell. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I got in touch with the team doctor, and apparently he's suffering from neck spasms. They're finishing a quick massage of the area, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, Susie. Tomlinson gets the call on 2nd down and gains close to 10 yards on the play. Allstott gets the toss and converts the 3rd down. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens are out in front, 14-7.
Fourth quarter, D. Let's put him out of the misery, baby. Down!
Tomlinson chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Let's step it up this time. Switch! Black 79! Down!
This one will fall incomplete. 3rd down with a split backfield.
Down! Set!
Stop it!
Michael Vick has to resort to plan B on this play. That's why he gets the big bucks, Dan. He makes it happen no matter what. Oh, yeah, that scramble got him a nice gain. You can't coach that. That's just instinct.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Tomlinson picks up about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down.
But Danian Tomlinson didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. So I guess the defense had their number.
Not a lot of room. 2nd down.
Down!
Vick throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 7, and touchdown.
Steve Smith is so open on this play. It's ridiculous, Dan. Was the defense even on the field? Let's take a look. Well, they were all right, but they just weren't paying attention.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Matt Stover to attempt the extra point. Number 5, hold.
Now the point after, and it's good.
Matt Stover taking on for the Raiders.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover kicks it away, and this one is headed to the sideline. Not a good kickoff as this one flies out of bounds at the 17.
Thank you. No, don't touch now.
Down! Set! Great! 34!
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Jake Plummer is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 42 yards and 1 interception.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Plummer zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Marvin Jones swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Great anticipation of the pass.
McAllister puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
They decided to go for it, and I got to tell you, unless they pull off a miracle here, they're really going to put their defense in a tight spot.
Plummer throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted.
Too strong for it.
Charles Woodson intercepts the ball close to the end zone, so you know he's going for it. And he gets it. What a huge play for the defense as they put points on the board.
They score again, and they are starting to pull away here.
Yes, they are, Dan. They've got a nice pad now. If they stay focused, this game is theirs.
Matt Stover to attempt the extra point. Number 5, Cole.
Here's the point after, and it's good.
Matt Stover taking on for the Raiders.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks a short one. Walker gets it off the bounce at the 12. Tackled at the 12. McBride was in on the tackle. The Browns have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 12-yard line. Ross makes the catch on the right sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
Second and 1.
Gun!
Grabs the rope right side and is well past the markers for a first down. Plummer throws a heater, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Mark Bruner had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Another incompletion, and they still can't get it done through the air. And now that we're in the 4th quarter, Peter, it doesn't look like things are going to change.
No, it's a day to forget, that's for sure.
Johnson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Come on, Gardner. That's all you got? Pick it up.
Down!
Rip.
Plummer wipes it out left side, and the completion is made. Short of the markers, however. That will bring up 4th down. Gardner drops it.
Rod Gardner looked like he was a shoo-in for making a reception there. But looks can be deceiving. He just flat out drops that one.
They don't convert on fourth down, Peter, pretty much squelching any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah, they needed at least a field goal off that one. Let's just say a comeback is going to be very difficult.
The Ravens offense takes the field. They're in command, and they'll probably look to take time off the clock.
LaDainian Tomlinson makes a great play here, picks up some huge yards, takes it to the outside, and eventually runs out of bounds. Check it out. Nice play. He got what he needed, and then he headed for the sideline. Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Fighting penetrates and stops that back at the 20.
Down! Set! Red! I bet! Hey, 89 is mine! 84 is mine! 84 is mine! Green, 18! Green, 18!
Vic throws a bullet, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. First down, goal to go.
Run! Single back!
First down, the clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Down!
The Browns take their first timeout. Second down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Well, here's a goal line threat. A couple of excellent receivers and a quarterback who can put some touch on his passes.
Then zings it to the right side.
D'Angelo Hall does a fantastic job breaking down the play and knowing where to...
The Browns will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:52.
Down! Set!
Rips him down. The Browns will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Down! Listen up! Gray, 62! Listen up! Gray, 62!
Plummer fires this one over the middle, and it's off. Incomplete.
Javon Walker had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his second drop, and he cannot be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it
doesn't.
Exactly. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Down! Set! Blue!
Plummer uncorks this to the left side.
Wayne Starks gets himself into the perfect position to tip the ball incomplete. That's what I call pass protection, Dan. He gave the receiver no chance to get to the ball. That's textbook coverage.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down. That's for them. They chalk this one. The Browns take a timeout. That's their final one. First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Down! Set!
Ground or air threat here. Let's see what they do, Dan.
Gray, 39! Hut! 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 Hut!
Robinson punches this one left of center, and
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
that was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
Matt Stover kicking off for the Ravens.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover kicks this one away. Walker fields the kickoff at the 12. Dragged down at the 27.
Javon Walker could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
The Browns start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 32. Plummer throws a big high lob, and it falls incomplete.
Rod Gardner had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Second down. The clock is stopped at 38. This one will fall incomplete.
Jake Plummer has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's thrown. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 63 yards and 2 interceptions.
Third down, one man down.
Down! Set!
Plummer puts this on the rope. The reception's made at the 37. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It will be first down. Plummer spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock.
I'm all over you.
Second down from the shotgun.
Good.
38 yards.
Gets the sack, and the clock continues to run.
Good. Just three.
Moss didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You can't get none. Good. I got 3 over here. Got 3.
Plummer fires this one over the middle, and
Bobby Taylor gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Ravens offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 30-yard line. Smith passes it over the middle, and
Steve Smith has a small crowd of defenders working him, and yet still makes the catch.
there's the catch, and there were 3 guys around it.
They say bad things come in threes, but that didn't seem like that was bad at all. Maybe mildly annoying, but definitely not bad.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
He's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Ravens come out on top 35-7. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Ravens stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Not much action early on in the second half, so let's pick it up early in the fourth quarter. Steve Smith would find a way to get open, and the pass was right on the money. A 6-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens now up by 14. The Browns on D. Charles Woodson was able to step in front of this pass and pick one off, but he wasn't done there. Touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens, after a stop on fourth down, Ravens out in front by 21. D'Angelo Hall was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Ravens again have it. LaDainian Tomlinson got the carry here, and he comes through. A 3-yard touchdown for the Ravens. Ravens up 35-7. Michael Vick would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Ravens win big, 35-7. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. LaDainian Tomlinson was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Calvert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You were fantastic, and your team bulldozed to a runaway victory. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
This is how we do, as we always do it. We come together as a team and give it our all. My teammates really helped me out. I couldn't ask for a better group of guys to play alongside. I'm just happy to get the W and ready to move on to next game.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.